PSquare are a Nigerian music duo composed of the two twin brothers Peter Okoye and Paul Okoye, who co-write and co-produce most of their songs. Hello viewers and welcome back to our YouTube channel. Noted for their artistic reinvention, musical versatility, and visual presentation, they are widely regarded as one of the most influential African acts of all time and one of the most successful music groups from Africa. The two twins, Peter Okoye and Paul Okoye, though originally from Anambra State, were born on 18th of November 1981 in Jos to Josephine Okoye, a pastor, and Pa Moses Okoye, a businessman. Peter and Paul, together with their siblings Jude, Mary, Tony, Lillian, and Ifeanyi Okoye, were raised Catholics with Christian values. They became interested in performing arts while attending St. Murumba College, a Catholic school in Jos. They were involved in the school music and drama club and began singing and dancing while drawing inspiration from artists like Bobby Brown, Michael Jackson, and MC Hammer. Also while in school, they formed an a cappella group that eventually grew into a more pop-oriented dance crew in which they developed choreographed routines. They later formed a music and dancing group called Smooth Criminal in 1997, but by 1999, they had added keyboards, bars on PSquare, a name given to them by a friend of theirs called Richard. They later signed a management deal with Bayo Odusami, a seasoned concert promoter. Around the same time, PSquare won a Nigerian talent competition, Grab the Mic, in 2001, and hence Benson and Hedges sponsored their first album. The album, titled Last Night, was released under Timbuktu music label in 2003. Though with a modest success, the album garnered the duo a nomination for the Most Promising African Group at the Cora Awards 2003 and won the 2003 Amen Award for Best R&B Group. In May 2005, the duo returned with their sophomore album, Get Squared, released on their own record label, Square Records. A breakthrough success, the album spawned several hit singles, which includes Busybody, Temptation, Omogemi, and Say You Love. Get Squared album was the start of real commercial success for the twins, and it became one of the highest selling albums of 2005. Bangers such as Busybody and Get Squared became nationwide hits. Oga Police spoke about police brutality from the viewpoint of a young Nigerian. Temptation was about a ladies' man. The album's opener, Story, reenacts the traditional African storytelling setting where children gather around an elderly and listen intently. The success of the album earned them a nomination at the 2006 MTV Emma Awards for the Best African Act. PSquare won 5 awards in a night at the maiden edition of the Hades Awards in 2006, then known as the Hip Hop World Award, in the following categories: Best R&B and Pop Album, Album of the Year, Best Music Video, Song of the Year, and Artist of the Year. Wow, that was really a success. They went on to release many more albums that kept them at the spotlight. Life was good and moving sweet until 2016. In 2016, there was rumors that the twin brothers Peter and Paul Okoye had gone their separate ways. However, Peter's personal manager refuted the rumors that the twin brothers are still together. He said Peter is still very much with his brother. Changing his name to Mr. P has nothing to do with breaking up with his twin brother or going solo. The duo's publicist, Bayo Adetu, also maintained that there is no official statement regarding the viral rumors from the public. In September 2016, PSquare later made a comeback with a catchy song titled Bank Alert. It featured cameo appearances from veteran musician the late Onyeka Owenu and the late Nollywood veteran Mr. Ibu. In February 2017, PSquare released the sensational song titled Away with its accompanying music video. Now, down in September 2017, they cancelled their USA and Canada tour amidst the rumors of another rift between them. In the same period, Peter of PSquare indicated his intention to cancel his contract with the PSquare brand. He stated in his letter to their lawyer, "What I am about to do has been a very difficult decision to make. I have decided to use this medium to terminate the agreement between PSquare." The group later disbanded to pursue solo careers behind the studio names Rude Boy for Paul and Mr. P for Peter.
PSquare. Okay. Yeah.
Mr. Peter, had successful singles like Ebano, Look Into My Eyes, Just Like That, and One More Night. He also dabbled in acting in the 2018 drama Genevieve Nnaji's Lionheart, and more recently in the Netflix original Shantytown. Rude Boy Paul also had a desirous musical solo career. He had successful singles like Reason With Me, Woman, Together, Ayoyo, Double Double, and Audio Money. In 2021, they released their solo debut album titled Prodigal by Mr. P and Ridiculous by Rude Boy. In November 2021, the duo put an end to their years-long falling out. In the viral video, their elder brother and manager Jude could be seen warmly celebrating his twin brothers.
Hey, you crazy. Nigga, fuck something like nigga, you alright? Get dismissed. Get dismissed. Get dismissed. Why like? Maybe I will go to bed that. I will get the fire. Tomorrow na birthday, so what will you say? I don't know my house dinner. No, everybody say they will just move.
Yeah. Me and my brother, I.
One truth is that when there is greed and envy in something, it tends not to grow no matter how you try. Just recently, Peter Okoye wrote an open letter to his twin brother, and this shows that there seems to be another rift around the corner. And this was what he wrote. My dear brother Paul, just like I have told you several times, I am not in any competition with you or anybody else. However, seeing you grant countless interviews where you constantly discredit my efforts in the group that we both created and built together really speaks volumes. In your recent interviews, you claim that you wrote and sang 99% of all PSquare songs and discredited me by saying that our song with T.I. Ejajo, which I wrote, was a failure. You went as far as using the YouTube views to discredit me once again. You never acknowledged the other songs like Get Squared, Busybody, Personally, Roll It, Temptation, Alingo, More Than a Friend, Shekini, Say Your Love, Gimme That, Senorita, Ibedu, and few others. Were these songs also considered failures as well? Every time I have spoken in interviews about PSquare, I have always used we and us because I saw us as a team. But whenever you speak, it's always I and me, even when I'm standing right beside you. It's as if I never existed. My brother, neither of us is the most talented artist in the world, but you fail to understand that God gave us this talent and even granted us another chance to excel after our last breakup. Instead, you chose to turn the most awarded and decorated music group in Africa into a laughingstock again. One thing you need to understand clearly is that the fans didn't fall in love with PSquare because of who sang or danced the most. What made us special was the magic that came from our combined efforts. Us two. PSquare was a force, and the fans fell in love with PSquare because of our uniqueness and unity. We both have talents, no doubt, and I have often praised you in our interviews for your songwriting ability. I have also praised anyone who has ever written a song for us or even for me as Mr. P. But instead of showing gratitude for my kind words, you seem to find satisfaction in rubbing it on my face, forgetting that it's by God's grace that we have come this far. Rather than joining forces with me to reclaim our number one spot in the music industry, you choose to team up with Jude to claim the number one spot in the PSquare group, always looking for opportunities to marginalize and humiliate me. You are always claiming to be PSquare's songwriter, composer, producer, singer, backup vocalist. In fact, you are everything including PSquare's video director, band, promoter, manager, even the choreographer. You are the author and finisher of PSquare. In fact, I dash you 100% of everything instead of the 99% you claim. I blame myself for not responding to your tweet claims in April 2015 that you wrote and sang all the PSquare songs. I didn't respond to these false claims for the sake of peace and advised by family and friends, and now I am paying daily for it. So my brother, let me ask you, is Rude Boy or Mr. P bigger and more successful than PSquare today? Are we individually selling out arenas and stadiums like PSquare used to? Are we topping world music charts with our songs as solo artists? Do we command crowds and entertain massive audiences like PSquare? I often find myself wondering, What do you truly gain by constantly disrespecting and belittling me all the time? You have disrespected my wife, disrespected my family, disrespected my talents, disrespected my ideas, and even sided with Jude when he was clearly trying to oppress me. Now it feels like you have taken it even further by trying so hard to turn the fans against me by making them believe I'm jealous of you. You have been doing everything for the fans to hate me, but guess what? They will never hate me. Instead, they will hate us both because we have disappointed and failed them. I hope you are happy now. I genuinely wish you nothing but the best, bro. As for those who believe these lies and false narratives and come to my page to drop negative comments, I understand you have been fed the wrong narrative for a long time. Please allow me to focus and do my music in peace. As for the EFCC matter, I will address it before the end of today. Stay tuned. Peace. Peter Okoye. Omo, this matter really long past as we dey think o. But what are your opinions on this? Kindly drop your comments at the comment section, hit the subscribe button, and turn on your notifications for more trending videos.
Oi! Now we there here. Now we there. They back I know. We there here.
Germany. I got no data.
Berlin. It's almost show time.